Manipur 60 MLA thakali 60 MLAs in the Manipur semo policy semo law semo haibani contract nulo paisa talo our all politicians are sycophants. I think my friend, my brother Nur Hussain may not be feel he is not a sycophant. Leader ado ay wegera ma wegera economically weak whereba policy phajadraba lepak adu sondaraba everything the down talkraba tar we need to change the leadership. Ai je khra andak je hakchang si khra namdabani tension khra leba shugi se tension se yam lai khre threat se kadai dai do pula the lie indigenous ni haibagi lawbagi illegal immigrant ni haibagi threat ama government against lawbagi threat ama aina laibak phabagira laibak thibagira tribal naga machamo oibagi threat ama aduga maite oidabagi threat ama problem se adum tawbagi ai se tension khra lebani riwe adu su ai best level da pothadana chalaga ai singarang chingdigi very late da halakpani because of this program. Thank you, moderator. First of all, I would like to thank the moderator of this talk show for allowing me to articulate on the topic coexistence, democracy, dialogue, and the way forward. I am singularly honored to get the privilege of addressing a crowd of academicians, scholars, intellectuals, and faculty members. This very topic indicates that there is no place for violence in a democratic setup like Manipur. The importance of dialogue in a conflict-ridden state like Manipur can be best exemplified by the recent visit of Nagaland Baptist Churches Council, NBCC, to Manipur to hold prayer meetings in different places of Manipur. The delegation was led by the convener of Forum for Naga Reconciliation, Reverend Dr. Wati Iyer. He and his team members visited several relief camps, interacted with inmates, and held extensive dialogues with the stakeholders. Dialogue is the only way forward to take the society from the unending cycle of violence. As India has been labeled as the mother of democracy, there should be always enough space for dialogue to bring an end to any conflicts, disputes, and discords. There is no alternative to dialogue in a democratic and progressive society on Manipur. Dialogue is the only way forward, as dialogue brings mutual understanding to both the warring groups. One must put in all efforts to encourage and promote dialogues in a pluralistic state like Manipur, as conflicts, disputes, and war cannot bring any lasting solution to our problems. So engaging in a constructive and relentless dialogue will lead us to empathize each other's difficulties, limitations, shortcomings, and problems. The only way to resolve our differences and problems is to adopt the path of persistent dialogue. Let me cite a best example of how dialogues help religious harmony in today's world. Leaders of various faiths have engaged in interfaith dialogues, which enables them to understand the oneness of God, the ultimate goal of all religions and the final salvation of humanity as a whole. Since India is the largest democracy in the whole world, the room for initiating dialogue to settle our differences are plenty. In a communist state like China and Cuba, the space for dialogue has been strung to a considerably level. Conversations, dialogues, political discourse with the authority are taboo. The raging communal carnage in Manipur can only be stopped if and when both the two conflicting groups of people choose the path of dialogue and discourse rather than violence. The Kuki-Zo and the dominant Meitei community will understand each other's positions better and help in resolving their anger, bitterness, and hatred for one another when we select dialogue over violence. When we choose dialogue to resolve our differences, we have already chosen the path of peaceful and non-violent method of solving our problems. As there is a famous saying, violence begets violence. In a civil war like the present conflict, there will be no winner. Everyone will be a loser. A war between people of the same country is the most painful, devastating, and heartbroken. The civil war has made Manipur moving in a reverse gear, and very soon it will be no collision course. I just wonder, and I would like to ask us a question before the crowd, why the central government is so underestimate the Manipuri or the state people of Manipur. I don't know. Till today, since the state Manipur joined in India Union, till today, when we look the history and the activities, the central government or the mainland people are so underestimated to our indigenous people, to our Manipuri. They treated they treated us like a stepmother till today, politically, socially, economically, etc., etc. So, dear scholars, academicians, students, we must raise this question before the nation. And the problem is, the most danger is, all politicians are psychopaths. I think my friend, my brother, Nur Hussain may not be Phil. He is not a psychopath. But the many, from the hills, politicians, various politicians, they all become psychopaths. This is the problem. This is the reason why the mainland people, the central leaders, playing many, many games. And our people are now jumping in the heat, and we are fighting each other. We are fighting each other, and these people are clapping behind us. But we are more fighting again. They are more clapping again. So, what shall we do now? This is the main important things. Today is the Manipuri or all the sections of the Manipur state, to come unite together and to discourse or discuss very, seriously how to do and what shall we do now. Let's not depend to the other states. Let's not depend to the other communities. Let's not depend to the other external force. But let's try to solve within ourselves. Then the world will appreciate us. But instead of solving the problem within ourselves, we are depending to others. That is the most danger things. Then the others are initiating all this dialogue and they are taking the advantage. When there is some initiating group between the two groups bargaining, that something that initiative group is always taking, benefit something or, taking advantage. This is the, natural, activities. So if we depend the present situation, the prevailing situation in Manipur to solve the problem, if we depend on the other, leaders, other states or the other countries or the, other nations, then they will taking advantage. So let's try to defend ourselves. Let's try to protect ourselves. And let's try to solve the problem within ourselves. Then I think the world, the other nation will learn something, and the people, the leader, the politician, the government, those who are playing the game to fight Manipur and bring the divide and rule, they will learn something and they will, afraid and they will run away from us. Ngasi akhoi Manipur da khwaidagi laibak thiba haiba tare wakhan waba haibasi karino hairkanda Manipur gi future policy karino plan karino haiba akhoi leite akhoi gi roadmap amta ullo ne akhoi gi vision amta ullo ne. Yes, we have many problems. Akhoi problem mayam di leire adubu Manipur gi roadmap, Manipur gi future vision asi sini vision for Manipur haiba amtang madu hana akhoi puthok se madu ki punamak mina pemba pendaba mayam madu karino haiba akhoi common roadmap, common vision a policy ama puthokadaba muhut akhoi puthokpa ngamdraga amada akhoi station bolom da chakre. Yes, kana gumbana thukai ningai kana gumbana phattaba wakhanda khalamba yai khalam sunu madu mayam changlaga akhoi defend tawba tai maduna overcome tawba ngamgadaba leite tawgadaba bu as a Manipur akhoi tong koina laigadabani chahi kaya laiminara khre hojik laiminagadoribani tawgadaba Manipur si quite a public lepak ama lenga state ama oihange haibegi vision du karino haibsini aina hangjaning bedi akhoi madu di laitraga ko akhoi na oidaba padaba da akhoi se chatna laireba ngasi gi wan na tebasi aduna yes hojik group amana Manipur yaudre thukai ningai tore hairasi yes yaini madu da yaudaba nungsiba landa yaudaba thukai beda yaudaba group mayam leirina community mayam se punsalaga akhoi gi consensus oiba potu akhoi targa leya madu punsal badu ne important do group mari manga punsal di group amana thukai bedi ngamoina ado akhoi di punsal begi group mari manga punsal begi hona badu di thamlang kanda group amadu degi akhoi na yamna promote to bibo mongda muchal leya defend tore sai na te war haibase lebak ganba haibase integrity haibase Manipur se achapaba lepa oihange haibase lana yaroi. Number 1 policy ama changani vision ama leiba tai collective decision collective idea ama akhoi change inclusive oiba pot ama change aduna Manipur kai haloise haiba tarade any Manipur gi related oiba regards Manipur gi relevant oiba topic agenda issue decision lobo kanda akhoi na loina makta invite to tai hana chakera rally chakera togera loina mo yaholo section amana group amana heta decision lawraga nganaraga adu chase 2000 tawrukanda no yawe haibelomda chaloi kumse aba we need to discuss before we take up all these things akoina madu lokhatringe da very inclusiveness oiba pota akoi collective decision da akoi targa le haba adu eradi akoi Manipur se yamna phajaba adugumba oigani I will say, our leaders should not select or choose by the center over the other communities. Akhoi leader akhoi na khangadabane. Akhoi leader se ina khandi kareba. Aduna leader change to bo hongbai city war lebi wanda te. Leader adu ai wegera ma wegera economically weak weraba policy phajadraba lepak adu sondaraba everything the down to graba tar we need to change the leadership. War prevailing situation kamari laina de. Let's look the economic of the Manipur state today. Let's look the law and order. Let's look the all the activities which is taken by the departments and so on. Yengsiaba everything fell where both hills and the valleys. And akhoi system aduna soirapa kanda de what akhoi the kri lae ngasai na haibado chingi mi na maram leitraga tapaki mi da blame punto the thousand kre tapaki mi na su maram du khandra chingi mi da blame punto the thousand kre but just if you are a Manipurian ma way batara please you go to Jasami, please you go to Tunjoy, please you go to Kamjong border, please you go to the Tengnopa chat piro Tunjoy the kanana lai panglang laga lege Tunjoy sing Manipuri warrior da du da lai bane Imphal the law but nate other Nagalena police na encroach to kanda we thought the government state government support as Manipur integrity. Please go and see. Chatpiroba, Nangalingi police ka no challenge to na dana layaba. Jasami the border kana ngaglige. Jasami people alone, they are protecting the Manipur state integrity. But here, we don't know all these things. Instead of appreciating, we are blaming each other. This is most danger. You go to Kamjong, my district, my Kendra. You go to Tengnopal, who live in the border. Every day, influx illegal immigrants ang layaba. Our people are fighting for that. Our people are fighting for the drugs, Karba. But here we are only shouting, no. That's because of no good policy and the state governments, just like the deaf, dumb, blind. We submitted many.
Let me intervene because your time is going to be over.
Sorry. I pointed out. Yeah, okay. Just let me conclude. A lot of memorandum submitted, but till today, government has not yet taken up all this, the policies. Then to whom shall we blame? Aduna, akoy se yamna collective oiba policy thought idea ama akoy targa le inclusive policy ama targa le akoy maseng amaga ama thogat minasi mateng pangsi akoy maseng inthanaba soibadudi chumthokse aina soibra mana soibra chance piruganda ma apologize tawsunu akoy di mana du tawren heta akoy gi maseng tawnaba mingonda di kersu tawbu ngamdaba oja babluna karan thapata ngangbudu yam phaje waribu mi khrana yade haire bring down the ngangbudu achumbu point yamna yawe achumbu du lose mana soiba lebra ma busu chumthokse politicians aphaba yaure khangatse phataba singa ko tapi batai akoy tapi batai ma madugi adjustment se akoy tawba haitre aina ngangbudu su adum yauram ganina aidi jingtam kaibi ade haibane ngasa ST ojana haire R Swisa akoy gi former MP mana ichino maitei singno ST oina leiro haibane amo ojari sang chief minister oiringai da maitei sing ST da pusaningai kana honarambane but there was some differences idea to difference to begini ana asidi lubo ponate when we sit together everything can be solved akoy sit to sa atna odik group amana let it be but other group lay risidi akoy chamin tawrakanda kri tawbu ngamgadabano akoy gi 60 MLA thakali 60 MLAs in the Manipur semo policy semo law semo haibane contract mulo paisa talo responsibility talo haibane chief guest ra wera harawa haibane asi aduna hojiki kanana soiba akoy mayam soibe si yaureba ano hojiki war sidi garishuna tehna akoy lause akoy punmadunane maru oibadi let us unite together and let's have a common issue, common policy, common future vision for the state of Manipur. So Manipur will be never disintegrated. But haininge aduna aina hainingudi akoy leader akoy na kansi mingon na kanaloi kumsi akoy gi problem akoy na solve tawsi. Let's not depend on others. Ado akoy gi miyamana soibede de changlaga yum heta thukai aina huje aphaba amangangani aingonda phagani haigani center gi miyamana laraga noidi arjun gi tharane haibidi kanasu phaba ngambe aina haibo already huje ba aingonda shoot tawdani if I told no after just meeting someone will come and shoot me. This is the system, this is the problem which Manipuri people are facing and enjoying. Thank you.